Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to reading for the week of May 28th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you. It's been a pretty crazy week for everybody, in a good way, I would say. And it looks really good for you, actually. So let's keep going here. And yeah, let's see. So you have the Six of Hearts coming up first. Very good card for love and relationships. Just very good card for feeling good in those things as well. It's also a card of a turnaround in energy, feeling like, it's basically just a card of, feeling like some sort of block, something that's been holding you back has been lifted. So it can be a very good card in that sense. It represents karmic relationships as well, being in a karmic relationship of some sort. And it's also a card of destiny as well. I feel like some of you could be seeing the future, maybe even this week. You have the Queen of Diamonds next, which is you, but it's also probably the most intuitive Diamonds card that there is, and it probably represents you. Again, seeing the future. And here it is, the Queen of Diamonds. Both of these cards represent promotions and raises or new job opportunities, new financial opportunities coming in for you. But again, mostly promotions. It's it's actually a pretty specific card in that it does say that if there are new financial opportunities, it's probably a promotion, something with added responsibilities. It's funny because I think that Taurus had the same message, that there could be some sort of promotional opportunity that leads to you having to do more work or something along those lines as well. Queen of Diamonds is also a card of choice, and it can also say that if you're not moving forward in life, if you're not getting some sort of job that you want, it can be one of those cards that where you're just like, you need to look for more opportunities. You need to look for more responsibilities, what I'm trying to say. So, some sort of management position or, something along those lines as well. It can also be a card of in relationships. It's interesting, Six of Hearts in this card can represent not being sure where a relationship is, not being sure where it stands, but kind of just needing to go with the flow and just allowing things to happen if you're not sure. Because again, things are probably fine, but this card can represent being worried about a relationship when you don't need to. So think about that too. Next, you have the Three of Hearts. I always just say, just an indicator card. To me, this just says things are moving in a positive direction for you. Plain and simple. Next, you have the Four of Clubs. Your thoughts being in line with the truth. Also just a card of being very intuitive this week. So trust your intuition for sure. It's also just a card that says your thoughts are kind of like leading you towards something. So make sure to follow your positive thoughts this week as well. Next, Seven of Clubs, escaping from prison. Like I said, I would say your main message this week is like turnaround. All your cards represent like some sort of turnaround, some sort of improvement, or some sort of like block being lifted, or even just coming up with a plan. Like maybe you've felt stuck for a very long time, and now this week it's like maybe you finally see a way out. You finally see some other option. Queen of Diamonds, plain and simple. Queen of Diamonds, which again is you, which represents Virgo, is just a card of another option, having another choice to do something different. And maybe that's what this week is all about for you, is just having just some other option in some area of life. Again, for all of you, it's going to be different. For some of you, it might be multiple areas of life where it's like you finally see a way out. You finally kind of see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel in some way. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts, same thing. Both sevens represent fears, internal fears that don't exist. I do feel like there is a lot of, even just looking at the chart, it's actually, well, I don't have it set to next week, but I know that looking at the chart, there is some anxieties and things like that, probably fears coming up for Virgos. And, I guess I could see how that could be how it could be there. But I feel like this card is also a very good card of stability and new levels of stability coming in for you. So it can be a very good card. And finally, even better than that, you have the Ten of Clubs, a card of leaps and bounds of success, jumping forward, into some sort of very successful life, basically jumping forward into something much more successful as well. It's also a card that says you are safe, you are protected. So if you are feeling worried about safety, security, comfort, this card says you are kind of being protected at this time. It can also represent somebody at work who is like putting too much pressure on you, who's overbearing, as I say, and can be a little bit aggressive. But this card says that even you are protected from that as well. But I consider this to be a very good card of growth, success, abundance. Amazing card for learning as well. Again, if you're looking for a job or something, definitely look for a job with learning opportunities or some other type of opportunity for growth, because it's a card of growth. But to me, your week is all about success and like kind of lifting of barriers in a lot of ways. So I definitely like the way this looks. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.